If I look back to my private security company, we had frontline leaders. We called them site coordinators. They were all over the country, from Happy Valley, Goose Bay to Victoria, BC. And one of our challenges was, how do we support these people? Because they were managing teams 24 hours a day. We did not have a layer of management to directly support them. And so what we decided to do was put these same level leaders into peer-to-peer groups. And what is a peer-to-peer group? So we would take between 6 and 8 leaders, sometimes as high as 12, put them in one group, and they would meet once a month. We would facilitate this with a trained facilitator. And it was very simple. What we would do is, one by one, we'd start the meeting and ask them, what are their highs and lows from the last month? And then each one would give a presentation. Each one would say, I've got this challenge. And one by one, people would ask clarifying questions about that challenge. Let me understand, is this what really is going on? To be clear, is this what you're talking about? From there, people would give experience-based answers about the same issue. They would say, oh, I had a similar challenge in my past or last week, and here's how I solved that challenge, and this was the result of that. And maybe that was a good story or a bad story. Maybe they would say, I tried this and it didn't work. And that process, that collaborative experience share process, really changed our business, because it allowed people to have their own internal team or tribe within the company, and their own peer-to-peer group that they could now lean on if they had questions. They knew who the experts in the group were, who could help them solve problems, versus calling the manager in the past to get permission to solve a problem for them. They used this peer group and the brain power, experience, and ideation from this group to move their own challenges forward. This also allowed management to start being strategic and to be a coach versus firefighting, problem solving. This peer-to-peer format was incredible, and we continue to do it internally and with customers today. There's a few other things that this provides today. It is a transfer of information. So if you can think about new leaders that can finally tap into experienced leaders in the organization, you're transferring that information. It really helps with diversity and inclusion. Everyone gets the same voice at the table. They get to share from their perspective, from their experience, and that is very powerful in an organization. It allows people to feel more supported and more connected. It builds deeper relationships within the group. This process was also crucial in moving managers that were firefighting into coaches, allowing them to get their time back and be strategic about their team and really support them with what they needed. The team was building relationships internal within their forms, and they were helping each other with the day-to-day minutia.